Yes.
We have no choice but to react with force, with what they call kinetic action, number one. Number two, as far as the public reaction is concerned,
Yes.
the public has every right in a democracy to let its views be known. But in a responsible government's calculation, it seems to me it has every right to override the public sentiment.
Moving on, India didn't respond just with military action, Mr. Tharoor, but also suspended a crucial water sharing agreement with Pakistan, the Indus Water Treaty. The World Bank, which is the original signatory to the treaty, has said in a statement there is no provision in the treaty to allow for suspension. So potentially, India could have taken an illegal act. Moreover, isn't threatening to cut off water to a whole population, Mr. Tharoor, collective punishment?
First of all, India concluded that treaty 65 years ago, in a spirit, as the preamble of the treaty says, of goodwill and friendship. That spirit has been violated only by the country that has been dispatching terrorists across the border to us. The goodwill and friendship on which the entire treaty is premised has essentially been violated by one party. That's first point. Second point, for the last 2 years,
Yes.
India has been writing to Pakistan pointing out 3 or 4 essential reasons for renegotiation. One is demographic change. Second, there's been significant climate change. The Himalayan glaciers are melting. Third, you've had engineering changes in dam technology which are not foreseen in the terms of the 1960
Mr.
treaty.
Tharoor,
Wait
if
a
I
minute.
may, yes.
Can I,
Yes,
please
yes.
let me finish.
Okay.
Now, having said all of this,
Yes.
the Pakistan for 2 years did not bother to reply to these requests. There was no desire to renegotiate on their part, which is why
Yes.
when the terrorist outrage occurred, the Indian government took a very reasoned position that on the one hand, there is no goodwill and friendship. On the other hand, there is no response to a perfectly reasonable technical request. We concluded a treaty that gives Pakistan 80% of the waters.
Okay, but
it's
let
the
me-
most generous treaty in the history of the world.
But let me press you on the collective punishment point, because India could accuse the terrorists coming in and killing Indians. But by cutting off water, and already, by the way, news reports are saying, Mr. Tharoor, that water levels in Pakistan's Chenab River have dropped over 60% after India has been closing sluice gates of upstream dams. Isn't this, and I come back to my initial question, collective punishment of the Pakistani
First of
people?
all, India has not been closed.